Elon Musk, the globally renowned tech mogul, wasn't sporting his usual sharp attire. Today he had a different agenda. Disguised for a social experiment, he wore an old, oversized coat, frayed jeans, a fake bushy beard, and a mustache. A low-poled beanie completed the look. His shoes, scuffed and well-worn, seemed far removed from someone of his status. But that was the point. Elon wasn't out to grab headlines or give interviews today. No, he had something bigger in mind. He wanted to understand how people treated those who didn't seem to belong. Ahead, the Brewhaven coffee shop stood a cozy, bustling little cafe. It wasn't part of any upscale chain, but its warm vibe and decent coffee made it the perfect spot for Elon's little test. As he reached the glass door, the inviting aroma of freshly brewed coffee and pastries wafted through the air. His reflection in the glass? Unrecognizable. For once, he felt a strange freedom in being unnoticed. Just as he moved to open the door, a burly security guard, Rick, stepped in front of him. "Hey, buddy, you can't just hang around here," Rick barked, crossing his arms. Staying in character, Elon didn't flinch. "I'm here to buy some coffee," Elon replied, pulling out a crumpled wad of bills from his coat pocket. Rick frowned. "You serious? What are you even doing here?" "I'm serious. I just want a cappuccino, and I've got the money to pay for it," Elon said, meeting Rick's eyes. Rick hesitated, his eyes narrowing as he scanned Elon again. Finally, with a muttered grumble, he stepped aside. Elon pushed through the door, calm and composed. A few patrons looked up, their eyes lingering on him, but he didn't let it bother him. This was exactly the reaction he'd anticipated. At the counter stood two baristas. One, a young man named Ethan, flashed a warm, welcoming smile. The other, Cindy, looked like she'd rather be anywhere else. "Morning, what can I get for you?" Ethan asked brightly. Before Elon could answer, Cindy muttered just loud enough, "Oh, great. This guy." Elon glanced at her, but didn't react. "Just a cappuccino, thanks," he said evenly. Ethan nodded and got to work with a smile. Cindy, meanwhile, sighed loudly, barely glancing his way. She leaned on the counter, her disdain palpable. The difference between them was stark. Ethan's professionalism and kindness stood out. Cindy's attitude, not so much. She seemed bothered by Elon's very presence. Despite Cindy's behavior, Elon stayed calm. When Ethan handed him the steaming cappuccino a few moments later, he did so with genuine warmth. "Here you go, sir." "Enjoy." Elon nodded. "Thanks," he replied, appreciating Ethan's kindness. He found a seat near the window where he could observe without drawing attention. The cappuccino was decent, not that he was there for the coffee. For nearly an hour, he sat quietly, watching how the staff handled customers. Ethan's kindness didn't falter, even with difficult patrons. He made each person feel welcome, engaging in light-hearted chats and keeping a cheerful demeanor. Cindy, however, was the opposite. A middle-aged woman approached the counter, hesitating over the menu. Cindy, without missing a beat, snapped, "You gonna order or just stare at it all day?" The woman's face flushed as she walked away, clearly embarrassed. Ethan stepped in, handling the next customer with ease, his positive energy setting a stark contrast to Cindy's impatience. Elon sipped his drink thoughtfully. This experiment was about more than just customer service. It was about human behavior, how quickly people judged based on appearances. As he finished his coffee, he made his way back to the counter. Ethan was busy wiping it down, while Cindy leaned against the wall, engrossed in her phone. Elon cleared his throat to get Ethan's attention. Ethan turned, surprised. Yes, sir? You're a good man, Ethan. You've got a kind heart, Elon said, smiling warmly. Ethan blinked, unsure of what to say. Thank you, sir, he managed. Elon's gaze shifted briefly to Cindy, who barely acknowledged him. Not everyone has your kindness, Ethan, Elon continued. You understand how to treat people with respect, no matter what. Ethan smiled sheepishly. Cindy, on the other hand, rolled her eyes. What's this all about? She muttered under her breath. Elon turned back to Ethan. I appreciate your attitude, he said. Here. He pulled out a sleek business card and handed it to Ethan. Call this number tomorrow. Ethan's eyes widened as he read the card. The bold letters spelled out a name he recognized instantly. Elon Musk. Elon Musk? Ethan stammered, looking up. Elon smiled. That's right. I've been watching you, Ethan. You've got potential. Call the number. Cindy finally looked up, her expression sour. What are you doing? He's just a barista. Why would you care? Elon met her gaze evenly. Kindness matters, Cindy. Maybe you should try it sometime. Ethan stood there, stunned. Elon Musk had seen him for who he truly was, not just a guy behind the counter. The next day, Ethan nervously dialed the number. To his amazement, it led to Tesla's HR department. An appointment was set up, and within days, Ethan found himself interviewing at Tesla headquarters. The interview went well. Ethan spoke passionately about his degree in automotive engineering and his dreams. 2 days later, Elon himself called. Ethan, welcome to Tesla. You're hired. The news felt surreal. Ethan shared it with his family, who couldn't believe it. His mother cried, and his father, once a mechanic, beamed with pride. Ethan's new role at Tesla changed his life. He moved his family to a better neighborhood, and for the first time they lived comfortably. Cindy's story went differently. Her attitude eventually caught up with her, and she was transferred to another branch. Ethan, meanwhile, thrived at Tesla. He treated everyone with the same respect he always had, never forgetting the lesson Elon Musk had taught him. And every time he passed Brewhaven Coffee, he remembered the day that changed everything. And that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. Thanks for watching.